Today, we're going to explore the difference between would and used to. To start, let's observe a conversation between Muslimah and Srikandi and see how they use these words in context. What would you do if blackout occurred during your childhood? When I was a kid, evenings were a special time I spent with my mom. In my village, there were only a few people, so it was very quiet. It would often get dark, and I'd feel scared because I was afraid of ghosts and the dark. But it was still a beautiful experience, especially when it rained, with light candles, and my mom and I would play with and shadow puppets until I got tired and went to bed. How about you, Srikandi? During my childhood, my mom and I used to buy siomai from street vendors near our home. Whether it was during a blackout or not, my favorite dish was always hot siomai. Bandung is a culinary paradise. We just went over how to use would and used to in everyday conversations. So, when exactly do we use would and used to? Would or used to is used to describe repeated action in the past. Based on their meanings, would and used to have significant differences. According to Ms. Sandra from Praktika AI, would typically describes repeated past actions, often with a nostalgic or storytelling tone. It's specifically used for actions, not states. Meanwhile, used to refers to past habits or states that are no longer true or applicable, as Ms. Sandra pointed out. In this section, we learn how to construct sentences using would in the positive form. To form a positive sentence using would, the structure is subject plus would plus base verb. For example, when I was a child, I would play as a chef with a set of plastic kitchen utensils. To form a negative sentence using would, the structure is subject plus wouldn't plus base verb. For example, number 1, I wouldn't go out at night. Number 2, I wouldn't speak to any strangers. Number 3, I wouldn't sleep alone at night. To form an interrogative sentence using would, the structure is would plus subject plus base verb. For example, would you visit your friends often? In this section, we learn how to construct sentences using used to in the positive form. To form a positive sentence using used to, the structure is subject plus used to plus base verb. For example, I used to live in Banjaran. I used to meet with my junior school friends. To form a negative sentence using used to, the structure is subject plus didn't plus used to plus base verb. For example, I didn't use to like fruit. I didn't use to watch ghost movie. I didn't use to like math. To form an interrogative sentence using used to, the sentence structure is did plus subject plus used to plus base form. For example, did Martha use to go to the gym often? Did Tom and Jerry use to tag each other every day? Please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment. See you next time. Bye. Look at my flower. It's so beautiful. It's really good smell. Oh my God, really good smell. I like this flower. This page is intentionally left blank.